Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we had to update the 6.8 update. So we are going to be going over that and trying to get some angels and merchants, which was the thing that was added. Wandering merchants is what was added. That was the main thing. Everything else was just kind of a little tutorial, little general, like, visual. Nothing too, substantial other than the wandering merchants, which is, a good thing. Good in some aspects and maybe bad in some others. I'm not sure yet. I haven't really... We need to see it in a vault, basically, I would say, to see if it's, a hindrance or not. It's kind of like, the Dragonite gnomes in a vault event during, like, a Gnomapalooza or whatever. Like, they have a little bit too much HP, and then you have to, like... But it's still, it's a Dragonite gnome, so it's like a happy, who cares, right? It's a good thing. So, like, an angel or a merchant can kind of be the same thing, like a Dragonite gnome during a vault event. Like, it's going to slow you down a little bit, but it could be a good thing. Like, deeds are cheaper. There's, like, Nisha tokens and stuff like that. So... I don't know yet. We'll have to see. And they're not in the Gnomapaloozas, so that's good. That would have been terrible if they were in Gnomapaloozas. But the problem is, during a vault event, while you're trying to go for verses, like if you're out of verses, and you're not running Gnomapaloozas, that's when it would slow you down. Like if the genie pops up, or the daemon pops up. Because that's what we have, basically. We have the angel, who's the most rare. We have the merchant, who's a good one, where you choose between two things to buy, which he has, like, cheap deeds. He's got tokens and stuff like that. I haven't seen a lot of it yet. I've only got a couple of each. But then you have the genie and the daemon, which are just going to slow you down most of the time, and you're not going to need them. So, because, like, even if you get a really good buff, you're only going to have it for, like, a few battles. It's not that big of a deal, so you kind of just want to skip it. But, hey, what up? Goody Two Shoes, Ebony Brown, Kimmy500, how's it going? Good to see y'all. I'm just getting the stream set up here, but the place that you would go if you like wanted to see these immediately, might as well go to like Explore 1, find a kingdom where you need the trait stone, I guess. Like for me, it was like Dragon's Claw or Cinemirage, or that's the red yellow. Difficulty 1, because you want to kill as many enemies. You want to give yourself the biggest chance of getting a merchant or an angel. You don't want to make it harder on yourself. So if you're looking to see them, and that's your main goal, you want to see the merchants, you want to see the angels. If you want to see as many as you can and get as many offers as you can and get as much free loot as you can, then you want to do Explore 1 with your fastest team. So just to go over it one more time, the angel is like the rarest, and it's just free loot. You get to choose between two things. The merchant is two choices, and you have to pay for each thing, but usually it's a pretty good deal. One will be for gold, one will be for gems. And then the daemon is like two effects, like a positive and a negative, and if you choose to have it, you're going to get both. But you can choose to not have it. And then the genie is like a 75% chance at a positive and a 25% chance at a negative. And very situational when you would even not just back out of that and say, never mind. Maybe like if you're doing a delve or something. But yeah, let's see if we can get any of these to pop up. And cool thing is I'm farming class experience. I'm getting a trait stone. I am getting tokens. I'm going after angels and merchants. And I'm getting crowns. So I'm doing like 5 things at once here. You could definitely do Ironhawk. Like if your only goal is to see angels and merchants, then use your Ironhawk team. But if you still need to level up a class, like might as well do it while you're getting crowns, while you're getting trait stones, while you're getting merchants and angels, while you're like kill 5 birds with 1 stone here. So I'm gonna level up Sorcerer just because it's a crappy class that I haven't leveled up yet, and we'll see how many of these we can see. Let me finish setting up the stream here. We got Markio here. What up, Markio? Alright, customization. Let's do subscriber only mode. This update came out like... I was slacking. I wish I'd got the video out about 2 hours sooner. Because you can tell the difference between, like, getting it out right on time and getting it out 2 hours late. You can definitely tell the difference. That's all the wishy-washies that are missing. Let's see, 1 minute for subscriber-only mode. So if you want to see like how many views I get without the wishy-washies, go check out the 6.8 update video. That's just the hardcores. Okay, got that. Alright, let's keep going here. Let's see if we can get one of these things to pop up. Let me jump into the chat. Oh, that's the wrong video, dum-dum. Refresh. Alright, just blow this up. Sorry, I'm not even looking at the screen at the moment. I'm trying to get to the chat. 6.8 update. But yeah, that was about the only thing that happened, the Wandering Merchants. Remember to hit a like as you come into the stream. It helps snowball the stream. So you jump into the stream, you hit like, you leave a comment. That makes somebody else, it's suggested out to them. They join the stream, they hit a like, they leave a comment. Just snowballs downhill and gets bigger and bigger. So if you hit that like, it'll snowball. Alright, let's do live chat. Okay, so we got Goody Two Shoes, Ebony Brown, Kimmy 500, Markio. We got Clip Bomb here. JM Ricks. Yeah, appreciate it, y'all. Being here early. Goody says, Ayo. Ebony says, good morning. Kimmy, what's up, Kimmy? JM Ricks, member for 7 months. Nice. Lurking a lot. Appreciate that. I seen you put out a couple of videos. I watched them. Markio, he says, hi, Cindy. What's the deal with these new merchants? Angel, sorry, I'm a bit behind. So like I was saying earlier, there's 4 new Wandering Merchants, and there's a 15% chance that they pop up after every battle in Explore and the Delves. So I didn't really notice any during the Delve event, though, so I'm not sure about the events. I haven't heard anybody talk about it yet, but I was doing Fire Rift last night, and I didn't get any of them. So I don't know if they pop up during the faction events. I'm not sure. So maybe I was just unlucky, though. But I should have had one. Like, I went through all the way to all rewards and didn't see one. So I'm not sure about the Delve events. But if you go to just the Underworld and do a Delve, they're supposed to appear there. Most of them I've seen are in Explore, though. Like, all of them I've seen. I haven't seen any in the Delves yet, but supposedly they're in Explore and the Underworld. And then after you beat a battle, you have a 15% chance to get one of the 4. And the Angel is the most rare. So most of the time you're going to see like a Genie, a Daemon, or a Merchant. And the Genie, like I said, 75% chance at a positive effect, 25% chance at a negative. You just take that chance, and it just lasts for the rest of that. Like, if you're doing an Explorer, it just lasts until, like, the boss chest or whatever. And if you're doing a Delve, it just lasts for that Delve, level 20 or level 30 or level 40. It doesn't last forever. But most of the time, you want to skip those. You want to skip the Angel and the Daemon. But the Merchant's the one you want. The Merchant and the Angel are the ones you want. The Merchant is going to give you a deal. It's going to say, hey, do you want to buy this for this much gold? Or, hey, do you want to buy this for this much gems? And it's something good most of the time. Like, hey, do you want Nisha tokens for 500 gems? Or do you want, like, pet food for this much gold? Or it's just everything, pretty much. Deeds, tokens. And you just have to pick one or the other, or you don't have to pick any of them. Some of them aren't good deals. Some of them are. And then the Angel's just free loot. You get to pick one or the other. You get it for free. And, you know, sometimes it's a hard choice. Sometimes it's an easy choice. But that's what you really want is the Angels. And if it's not an Angel, you want the Merchant. Everything else is kind of like, eh. Might help you in like a deep delve or something, but that's about it. And even then, you could get the negative and be like, oops. So let's see if we can get some, and I can show you instead of telling you. But that's what's up, Markio. Chad with the 2, thank you so much. You're a freaking legend, bro. Goody says, let us enter and get them algorithm boosting phrases. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Gems of War update. Gems of War 6.8. Gems of War patch notes. Gems of War forum. I haven't done that in a long time. Thank you. That's why I need some of you OGs to come back. I forget things. Like I do lots of quirky things and then I forget about them. So I need y'all to come back and let me know. Educational purposes and those algorithm phrases and stuff like that. The train. MVS. Sometimes I just get sour to it all and I just forget everything and I just bare bones it. So I need y'all to come back and let me know. No, it's not, yeah, anyway. Let's see here. Let's see what y'all are saying. Ebony says, I wish this game had cheat codes. Yeah. I mean, there are ways to cheat, but you get banned. And, I don't know, I've heard of people like cheating the treasure hunt. I've heard of people like manipulating PvP. You know, what I consider cheating is like somebody letting someone else play their account while they're doing Guild Wars or something. People do that. There's definitely ways to kind of cheat. But you can get banned for some of them, so you don't want to be cheating. I've never cheated ever in this game. Hiram Hawk is here. What up? Anya is here. Banned material, yeah. Funky Town, Texas. Markio says 15% chance. That's high for Gems of War, right? If it was the enemy, it would be an 85% chance. Supernova. Alright, David says, good morning. I had one merchant with 3 Nisha badges for 500 gems. I did buy, having a tough time getting them. It was most likely Nisha tokens, but yeah, that's a good buy. Depends how many gems you have, though, and like how many orbs you have, and how many Nishas you have, and stuff like that. But for people that are chasing that third Nisha medal, or that first or that second, that's a good deal. Just make sure you take your tribute every hour, because that's a lot of gems, but it's worth it. It's not you didn't do anything wrong, that's for sure. That would be a hard one for me. 3 Nisha tokens for 500 gems, because I only have like 3,000 gems right now, so you know, that would be a really hard decision for me to make. 'Cause I'm totally free to play and stuff, and just every resource I have has to be very, you know, I have to hold on to it like a tightwad. Kimmy says, what's up, everybody? Cheap deeds? Yeah, the deeds are definitely cheaper. I saw that. What are they, like 50 gems a piece or something like that? When they used to be like 150, 200 something? Like in the offers, they're way more. Like, they're definitely like at least triple. But in this, it's just the deeds, and so they're cheaper. Which is good. I mean, first thing I thought, not the first thing, but one of the things I thought was, you know, a lot of people are going to start getting their kingdom levels a little bit higher just from doing this. Because you're going to have a lot more opportunities to buy deeds. Now, the average player should probably not buy, like, every single deed they see. That's kind of like buying Dragonite every single day. You don't want to run yourself out of gems. But, you know, those purple deeds for sure. If you got a lot of gems at the moment, any deed for sure. But don't make yourself go broke to where you can't even do, like, we got a new faction coming up. We got a new class coming up. We got a lot of stuff that's going to cost a lot of gems. Just keep that in mind. Like, I don't want anybody going broke doing the merchant when we got like the class event and the new faction coming. Probably Guild Wars, you know. There's going to be stuff you need gems for, so just keep that in mind. You got to think ahead in this game quite a bit. Unless you're just like going to buy stuff. I mean, if you're trying to not buy stuff, then you really got to think ahead. Like, be a tightwad. Those purple deeds, you know, green deeds are like probably the second best. Those are pretty good. Magic, you want the magic kingdoms. I haven't seen one yet, but we'll get there. Supernova says, so do we get extra rewards? Otherwise, it's a waste of time. I mean, you get extra rewards if you get the angel or you get the merchant, and it's a good deal. It's kind of like, yeah, like, the other thought I had was, man, this is really making us grind. Like, it's just giving you more reasons to grind explore. I got a mimic. Looking for freaking angels and merchants, and I get a mimic. That's funny. Do I need to change my team? Let's just be careful. I always forget because I don't really do this. Watch me get the Horde Mimic when I'm trying to get Angels and Merchants. It's another gold gem sink, pretty much. You could skip it, though. You could skip it and just go for Angels, then it's free loot. So it's not like a... That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not sure. I think it's mostly a good thing. But it could be, like, there could be certain situations where it's not a good thing. Like, when you're doing a vault and you're trying to get Nomapaloozas. And then you have the freaking Daemon and Genie and Merchant popping up all the time. And you're like, man, I'm just trying to get Cindy. Like, right now, I got this Horde Mimic popping up when I'm trying to get Angels and Merchants. Which is fine. Let's just use a safe team. Let's see here. We just need our Queen Beatrix. Come on, girl. Let's just do this. Come on, Queen Beatrix. Let's just go on green. Just a safe team here. Mimics. Where's my Angels and Merchants? Do we got alignment? No. Let's just grab this, though. Come on, Beatrix. The safe team. Let's just do this again. We can do this. But I'm doing true damage. Anyway. Didn't want to go at that with a Rowan team. Token of Orpheus. Alright, let's continue searching for Angels and Merchants. Now, definitely use your Ironhawk team if you are just trying to see them as fast as possible. I'm just killing 5 birds with 1 stone here. Yeah, tokens. Kimmy has been a member for 28 freaking months. Woo! That's a long time. You're like right up there. I think top 5, Kimmy. We got like Faceless One and Trey are probably the only ones above you. Markio says, okay, cool. So when we are all looking for those non-existent verses, right. But hey, at least it gives you something. Like if you're not getting the verses, but you are getting like angels, like at least you're getting something, I guess. Finger the thumb, everybody, please. Supernova, yeah, rant. Pound sign rant. Ebony says, how? Tell me. Tell you what. Am I just way behind? Kimmy with the 6, thank you so much. You're a legend. A 28-month legend. We got the choo-choo train. Oh, yeah. Chad is the engineer and Kimmy is the conductor. Right? Markio says, yeah, it's 150 gems instead of 300 in the deal, apparently. Vishal is here. Markio with the 5. Freaking legend. Thank you so much, Markio. Delco says, after last Vault event, I made 8k gems, so now I'm buying diamonds for 200 gems daily. I want to have 8k diamonds for my double Ironhawk. Yeah, I mean, that's... At some point, that's a good idea. And you're probably at that point. Not every single person should do that, but... there is a point in the game where you're just like buying every diamond you see because you got more gems. It's always a balancing act, especially if you're free to play, but just for everybody in general. It's always a balancing act. You know, gems versus orbs, or orbs versus gems, or diamonds versus gems, or gems versus diamonds, etc. Like, whatever one you have more of, you know, that decides like if you're going to buy the other one or... You don't buy diamonds when you have like 2,000 gems because you're low on gems. You don't like use orbs on troops during like the bounty if you are low on orbs, etc. You always want to have them for other things that are more important later. Choo-choo. Dr. Barbadelli says, even the pet food is nice that you can buy with gold. I saw that. Yeah, I think I selected pet food on one of them. Like, one of my colors is, like, way down. But for most people, you know, most of us high-level players probably aren't going to buy pet food because that's, like, one of those resources that just becomes inconsequential later on in the game. But, like, early game, for sure. And, like, if you know of a color that you're low on, like, for sure. It's not a bad deal. So, once again, it depends. Put that emoji in the chat. Markio says, "Oh, I got the Horde Mimic during a gap over the... Oh, nice. Congrats. Hey, what up, Juan? Supernova says, I still have only one Horde Mimic. I would only spend 500 gems if it's a guarantee. Nisha Metals, not a token, because you'll spend 5k to get metal. Is that worth it?" I think it's 50... yeah, you're right. Well, how much is it? So it's 500 gems for 3 tokens, and then you need that 3 times. So it's like 1,500, right, for a medal? Am I, like, tripping? 3 tokens makes a badge. 3 badges makes a medal. 3 tokens costs 500. So 1,500 gems for a Nisha medal? That sounds about right. That's not like a amazing deal, and it's not like super expensive. It sounds like just about right. 1,500 gems for a Nisha medal. That sounds about how much they're worth. So it all depends, once again. Do you need those? Are you trying to, like, medal a million troops? Here we go, finally. The Daemon. Here's the, I guess the worst one. So we got the worst one, finally. So most of the time, you're just going to skip through this guy. You're going to hit, like, your cancel button. Cancel, 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 and get the heck out of here. But the Daemon, dare to bargain with me. He's got gain bonus brown mana from brown gem matches, or convert, or and. So it's gain bonus brown mana from brown gem matches, and convert all skulls to block gems at the start of battle. So all the skulls would turn to those stone blocks at the start of battle. If I accept, then both things happen until I get to a boss chest, which I'm not going to accept because I'm just trying to go fast. That's the first example. It only took me 20 minutes to get there. Anya says, I just had an angel and could choose between 25 chaos shards or 10 white pet food. Aw, man. But hey, it's free. It's free. They're gonna get better than that. I'd probably pick the pet food, I guess. I don't know. That's a hard one. Because they're both not really... It's like choosing between a duty with a corn and a duty with a peanut. They're just both like, eh. I don't know which one I would pick there. I have a ton of white pet food. But I have like a bunch... I don't know. I might take the chaos shards. One thing I was also thinking, like, more so about, like, the new mechanic where it says, like, you can choose between 2 spells. Like, some of the time it's going to ask you, like, if you want to, like, destroy gems or, like, make gems. Like, you have to really remember, like, what the board looked like. So whenever that mechanic comes up on the screen, it kind of blocks the whole screen. I wish they could fix that somehow. It's kind of like when you cast a spell and you're locked into casting that spell. I wish they had a cancel. And then I wish, like, whenever you're using that new mechanic, you could see the board while you're choosing. So it kind of, like, blocks the whole freaking thing. Anyways. That came out a couple days ago, not yesterday. Why are you talking about that? Right, let's see if we can get another one. Kimmy says, still not got the Horde Mimic. I'm still not that... Yeah, same here, though. I still haven't got it. I need more people to make fun of me, and then I'll go get it. Because it's all peen, and, like, I don't care. So the more people who ask if I got it or not, then maybe I'll go get it. But I honestly, like, if it was up to me, I really don't care about the Horde Mimic. It does nothing for you. And even if you, like, somebody's like, yay, you know? That's what you get. Hold on a sec, y'all. Just heard, like, a knock. Alright, I'm back. I guess the dog would be barking if it was really a knock. We got a puppy, by the way. A new puppy. It's a little... Like, I don't know. The kid's got a puppy. Forget what it is. Like a chihuahua or something. Oh, let's see what y'all are saying. Vishal says, actually, Todd Greenwood made Vorgare real good, right? Like, it helps Lord of Slaughter, it helps Persistence, and it helps Wolf Garrick, yeah. I mean, that was just, it kind of like it was a thing we were waiting for and still needed, and then it happened, so... And then Todd Greenwood's just another, like, Chalcedony, so... Pretty good all the way around. The new class and the Todd Greenwood are both good. Good stuff. Especially just made this journey so easy. All the journeys are so easy. Like, we don't even really need to go over it today. It's just so simple. You just loop the troop that they give you. And just pick the higher miles. It's probably one of the most simple events. Yeah, Harvey has a friend. Yep. It's so tiny. It's funny when it's like running around. It's kind of like jump running. Yeah, Kimmy, I appreciate it. Long time. Supernova says, I just used Explore and PvP to grind my classes. Yeah, I got quite a few to do as well. I don't know what kind of puppy it is, yeah. Well, it was a weird situation. Like, just people came and I don't know. I wasn't like the one... I didn't really want another animal. I'm the responsible one that says, probably shouldn't do that. Like, that's like my biggest strength to the family, I guess. I'm the one that's always like the... You know, like I pay the bills and... I say when things aren't a good idea. And they still ignore me, though, so... But at least I can say, I told you so. Told you that wasn't a good idea. I don't know, it's like 50-50. It's like 5 against 1. Journey is Kingdom upgrade value event for mid, late game. Yeah, there's a lot of deeds, I think, in there, right? So even if I'm not getting angels or merchants right now, I'm getting my crowns. I'm leveling up sorcerer. I'm getting trait stones. I'm getting myth stones. So it's all good. I want to see them because that's what the whole freaking stream is about, but I'll switch to, if I don't see like one pretty soon here, I'll switch to Ironhawk and we'll just go see another one. So Ironhawk is faster. I just really want to be doing something. Because if you're not getting angels and merchants, and you're using Ironhawk, you're pretty much doing nothing. I mean, you're getting your crowns, but after that... So unfortunately, as like a super high-level player where you have like every single class to 100, and you don't need any trait stones, and like you've got your crowns already and stuff, like, and you're using Ironhawks in Explorer 1, and you're trying to see like angels and merchants, if you're not getting them, that kind of sucks. Because you're not really getting anything done. But you'll see them eventually, I mean. Getting a lot of crowns here, that's good. Maybe once I get all these crowns out of the way. We've only seen one Daemon in 30 minutes. But I'm not using like the fastest team ever. But hey, it's like the second or third fastest. Come on, where are you at? Angels and merchants, show your face. Or at least show me a genie or something. Let's go. Hey, okay, Clark the Shark, appreciate you, man. New kingdom out. And a new update. New kingdom, new update, new class, new faction coming soon. New mechanics. Now's the time. You kind of see, you know? If you're playing Gems of War, you're playing right now. If you're not around right now, then you're probably not playing. At all. Because there's lots of stuff going on right now. Lots of new stuff, lots of exciting stuff. So if you find yourself not playing right now, you're probably just done with Gems of War. This is about as exciting as it gets. There's a new mythic coming pretty soon, right? About a week. We've got a vault event coming soon. Like, if you're not playing right now, like, you're just not playing Gems of War anymore. So, if I don't see you, like, today or Saturday, then I'm just going to assume you're not playing Gems of War anymore. Because there's so much going on. So much new stuff, so much exciting things. For once. If I don't see you either today or this weekend, you're probably not playing anymore, and I'll just assume that you're done with the game. Clark the Shark with the 5, appreciate you. Clark left a super thanks the other day, too. Appreciate that. Glorfindel also upgraded his membership. Shout out to him for that. We are unfortunately down to the filthy 59 again. But we knew that was going to happen because gifted memberships, right? They're really fun and everything to do during a live stream because you can, you know, whoever's here, you gift a membership and it is like a random person. So it's kind of fun. And then, like, but they, you know, it's people that probably aren't prepared to, like, go month to month on it. So they're going to drop off. But it's still really fun. And so I wasn't expecting to stay, like, the sexy 60. But it was cool. It was nice to be there for a little bit. Down to the filthy 59. But like I said, I was expecting a few people to drop off that just got gifted. You can't, like... Yeah, if I got gifted a membership, I don't know, like on a random channel, I don't know if I would continue. Could drop down to the 199 though. Anthony says I have all my classes at 100 until the weekend. Having all your classes at to 100 is just like a weight off your shoulders. It never felt like a thing I needed to do, honestly though. So I just like the way I play the game. I just like to play like this, I guess. I always like to have things to do. I don't want to, like, overdo things that don't need to be done and then just have nothing to do eventually. Like, the way I play Gems of War is, like, I always have something to do. I'm never all the way done, and that keeps me playing. The people that quit the game are the ones that, like, hurry up and get everything done, and then they, like, start complaining because there's nothing to do. Well, why'd you level all your classes to 100? Why'd you do all your challenges? Like, you need to, like, chill a little bit. Like, play the game for an hour or two a day. It's not a game where you play it for 12 hours a day. Unless you're just in it for the long haul and you want to be the best and top of the leaderboard and in the best guild ever, like, if you're just a regular player, I don't recommend, like, doing playing for 6 hours a day. Like, it's more of an hour or two a day type of game. And then you'll be happier longer. The fastest way to get unhappy with this game is to, like, hurry up and get everything done as fast as possible. Those are the ones on the forums complaining. They're also some of the best players, but they're also the most likely to quit and complain. Tyrion says, had Angel offer mythic ingot or pet food. Ah, man. Ooh, Vishal was gifted a membership by Hiram Hawk. Thank you so much, Hiram Hawk. And welcome to the choir, Vishal. Let me catch up in the chat here, y'all. I'm a little bit behind. Supernova says, check this out. Lord of Slaughter today, Chalcedony and Totem Guardian. It's slow but fun. Lots of barriers. Or use hero weapon, Mountain Crusher, or Glowing Orb with Geomancer or a class that has barriers. Yeah, that sounds like fun. We need to get some people in the Discord so you can, cause like, I don't know, like in the middle of a stream here, like, I'm probably not going to remember. Jeremy B said, I had a Daemon and a Merchant back-to-back runs. Hey, what up, Jeremy? Anthony is here. Rain Man is here. Supernova says, you can double clutch between green and brown gems for Lord of Slaughter. Thanks again, Hiram Hawk. Rainman says, howdy world, lurking today. Supernova said this team would be annoying in PvP and Guild Wars defense for those who don't have Zul'Goth. Unless you're trying to get the Journey trophy, yeah, Jeremy. I think we're on like our 5th or 6th journey though. Like, I think most people probably got it done already. The easiest one ever was probably the Chalcedony one. And I did mine like before that. So you had the Chalcedony one, you had the Secret one, right? Now you got the, you gotta do it. Like, if you haven't done it yet, you gotta do it, because they keep giving us these easy Pathfinders. If you're gonna want to do the Journey achievement, I would recommend getting it done, because what if they don't give us another, like, Chalcedony or Secret? They probably will. Normally when they go down that path, they just keep going until they use all the colors. So I expect the Journey will be easy going forward. They're gonna do one for like red. They're gonna do one for like what's the other color that's left? Blue. Red and blue. They're gonna do one for that eventually. Rainman says slow and steady player here. No rushing required. And the other good thing about slow and steady, they always make everything easier eventually. Like right now it's easier than ever to get deeds. Right now it's easier than ever to get pets. Right now it's easier than ever to medal up troops. Right now it's easier than ever to get your delves to level 500 pure faction. It gets eventually, so there's no point of rushing around and hurrying up and stuff. Because one day nobody's going to know, did you get it done way back then or did you get it done when it was easy? So what's the point? You can say all you want, yeah, well, I did it back when it was hard. I'm like, yeah, well, I got it done too. I did it when it was easy. Welcome to the choir, Vishal. Rainman says my first angel offer was 15 Dragonite or... Wow, that's cool. That's a good one. Supernova says pet food is now moot because of the pet orbs. Right, right. It's definitely less valuable. Vishal says, my freaking just can't believe it. I was preparing for my last but one exam and I just heard this and turned my phone upside down to see that. Yeah, congratulations, bro. Vishal is now a member. That was a good choice. I know it was random, but that was a good choice by the RNG Vishal. He's been around a while. Jeremy says, but the current one is super easy as well. I'm at 15k and not really trying. Yeah, the Journey. They're just, anytime you have a Chalcedony type Pathfinder, it's going to be pretty easy. It might take a while, but you're going to get it done. I feel like it's just a matter of time for most people. Just use Todd Greenwood and it's a matter of time. You're not going to not get it done. You're going to get it done. If you put in the effort and you have Todd Greenwood, you're going to win, and you're going to do it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter how hard it gets, because you're just looping. The enemy doesn't get a turn. It just takes longer. Oops. I don't even know why I do that. I should probably just do Leprechaun and move on. It's one of those type of deals. Like, everybody can get Ironhawk eventually. If you save up 4,000 diamonds, you save up 8,000 diamonds, he will come. Same with the Journey achievement. If you just use Todd Greenwood, you will get it done. You just got to put in the time this week. Which the only bad part about doing it this week is because of everything else going on, and that'd be the only downside of doing it this week. Just so much other crap going on. There was probably a better Journey event to do it, where there was less stuff going on. Possibly. They always, Journey events always seem to happen when there's a lot of stuff going on, though. Vishal said it's his first time getting a membership. Hey, you got that badge now? You got those emojis? There's special members-only emojis that nobody else can do. You got the helicopter, the train, the diaper. They're all just inside jokes. Todd Greenwood is the troop, says Sani Hahari. Yo, Funky Town, thank you. DC, thank you. Trey, gifted a membership. Jeremy B got it. Nice. Man, I need to catch up. You guys are being generous. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Tyrion says we only have purple, green, and brown journey troops, missing yellow, blue, and red. Now we got yellow because Chalcedony's brown-yellow. I mean, I count that because the restriction, right? So if yellow's the restriction, you can still use Chalcedony. You know what I mean? Right? I mean, I know what you're saying as far as the color that loops. But like if there's a restriction and it's a yellow restriction, you can still use Chalcedony and get it done. So whether it's a delve or whatever, or if it's a world event or... You know what I'm saying? So you can still use a loopy troop. So we're covering like 4 colors right now. You know, it's purple, green, brown, and yellow. 150 for deeds is a great deal. That's right. Tone Smokeoff just hit level 1,000. Congratulations. Great job. 1,000. That's a stat, right? What up, Sonny? I hope I'm saying your name right there. KOTS, how's it going? Good to see ya. And then Trey gifted to Jeremy B. Thank you so much, Trey. DC said, howdy, Sinnycool and all you sinners, choir members, and lurkers alike. Gently caress that like button. 2 spots open on PS for Mana Bombers. Oh, yeah. We got some spots open right now on in our guild. If you're on PlayStation. Ebony says, I need 196 troops. There's a lot of troops right now, though. There's like 100 mythics, so... Funky Town with the 5. Hype. Trey's here, Chad's here, Anthony, Ebony. 92 more pets. Well, there's a lot of pets. Yeah, we got a lot of people on the train. I know, KOTS. I be seeing some people coming back lately. Appreciate that. Jeremy says, you're the GOAT, Trey. Hey, sorry about last night, Trey. Like, the update, I was just, like, all... discombobulated. I guess I should say sorry to Faceless One, really. Anthony says, dude, Ironhawk eluded me for so long until I crafted him. Then I got double pool hunting for Tina. At least you got him. That's good. Tyrion says, Journey Troop restriction is color and type, so if it's yellow Centaur, for example, can't use Chalcedony, though. Yeah, that's true, I guess. But, you know, the new, the next Journey Troop that's yellow is probably not going to be a Centaur either. Glorfindel with the 5. And now back to the studio. It's Todd Greenwood with the weather. Yeah, it does sound like a weatherman. Supernova says, every time I do Journey, I always get outscaled by... Oh, you mean like for the leaderboard and stuff? You're just lurking? Appreciate that. Master of the Puppets, Glorfindel. Yeah, he just upgraded. I said thank you earlier. I don't know if you were here, but I mentioned that earlier, and I appreciate it, man. I feel you, Trey. Like, I didn't even think about it, honestly. And then there was the update, and I was like, definitely not playing Everquest. That's what usually happens. This game, like, takes 90% of my time as far as games go. Alright, let's get these freaking things. I've only seen one Daemon. I need to switch to Ironhawk, I guess. Because, I mean, this is what this stream is all about. Well, really, the stream is all about the chat. But I would love to see something here. Come on. This will be just to see something. So let's go see something. This doesn't really help me at all, except for to try to see one. Tyrion says, just an example. LOL, there are 3 to 5 journey troops in game. Spoilers, but don't recall colors or troop types. Well, you get what I'm saying, though, right? Like, just for other restrictions, where it's just like a color restriction. Like, we're covering 4 colors right now. That's how I was thinking about it, anyway. Goody Two Shoes says, I'm doing all right, down with an injury, but holding in there. That's good. Hope you get well soon, Goody Two Shoes. Some enemies are invisible on the phone, like the Dragonite Gnome. Yeah, I heard somebody say that something happens with the Merchant. Yeah, appreciate all the support today, everybody. Super awesome. Makes me feel good. Makes me happy. Let's see something here, man. I'm like kind of disappointed. I've only seen one Damon. I have been chatting a lot, but Todd is a bright and shiny member from Bubble Boy. Oh yeah, dude. I remember like the cult. I've seen Bubble Boy. Bright and shiny. Bright and shiny. Dude, how'd you like think of that? Bubble Boy. Isn't that Jake Gyllenhaal? Ebony says, I can't wait for March to come. They've a lot of good things happening. Yeah, Wild Plane's coming soon. I used to have Bubble Boy on DVD. His parents, like, put him in a bubble because they're, like, overprotective of him. He doesn't even have anything wrong with him, right? Jake Gyllenhaal, right? Pretty sure, right? Trey says, I've got an angel, a genie, and a bunch of merchants so far. Grabbed a Nisha badge for 500 gems. I've got quite a bit, too. I'm having bad luck on this stream. I saw a lot of them last night. I'm having bad luck on this stream right now. I saw plenty of them last night. I saw the angel like 2 or 3 times. I saw the merchant like 3 or 4 or 5 times. I saw the genie and the Damon at least once or twice each. Like I don't know what's going on right now. We're just having bad luck. Bill and Ted, be patient, invite the bands and they will come. Book them and they will come. Isn't that what it said? Book them and they will come. Who ended up coming to the Bill and Ted, or the Wayne's World? Isn't that Wayne's World? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting 2 different movies mixed up. Hey, here we go. Finally, the merchant. This is what we've been hoping for. I mean, the angel's the main one. The angel is rarer, though. So there's a 15% chance at the end of every battle, explore, and underworld, right? Angel is more rare than that, though. So you have a 15% chance to get something, and then the angel is the rarest encounter. Because it's like free loot. The merchant is a choice. We got 4 gem keys for 9,000 gold, or we got Genie's lamp for 50 gems. Like this one, I'd probably pick the 4 gem keys. Because normally that would cost gems. And to spend gold on gem keys is a pretty good deal. The Genie's lamp's okay, but that's gems. When you could go get that with like chaos shards. So I think this one's the better deal. In my opinion. Let me know if I'm wrong though. Ebony, you have 7,000 gems. That's pretty good, but they go quick. I've had up to like 11, 12,000 before, and they go so fast. Like, I don't feel comfortable until I have at least 10k. But 7,000, I wish I had that right now, so I'm not poo-pooing it. I'm just warning you that that can go pretty quick. If you start buying Dragonite every day, and then you start buying all the merchants' offers, and then we have a new faction, and then we have a new class, and then we have Guild Wars, all of a sudden you have like 1,000 gems left, and you're like, where did all my gems go? So you gotta be careful. Anything under 10k can vanish in like 2 weeks. I don't feel comfortable ever with my gems. Like I was saying earlier about being free to play, you just gotta be really stingy with it. And if you can take that and you're not free to play, like you're just even better. If you can be stingy and you still like buy Death Knight armor, campaign pass, kingdom pass and stuff, then you're just even better off than me. It's pretty easy to be doing better than me in this game. You just take everything I teach you and then you buy the correct things with real money. And all of a sudden you're just doing better than I am. Wayne's World, talking to Jim Morrison. I'm here to give you answers. What answers? Well, ask me a question. Yeah. Wayne's World party time. Bill and Ted, like, they went back in time in a phone booth, and they were getting, like, historical figures, right? So they were getting, like, Napoleon, Socrates, right? When they go to the mall with them. They take them to the mall so they can, like, get different clothes or something. Isn't that what happened in Bill and Ted? They have a test. Like, Keanu Reeves gets in trouble, right? His dad is a cop. And Keanu Reeves gets in trouble, and, like, he's about to get kicked out or something. He's about to fail. So they have this big history test. If he can pass the big history test, everything will be good to go. But, you know, he's getting arrested. His dad's getting mad at him. He's about to get kicked out. He's about to fail out of school and stuff. So their solution is to go back in time in the phone booth, and they'll go get the historical figures, and they'll just do the best historic presentation ever. Then he'll get an A, and everything will be good. And they can be the Wild Stallions forever. They can rock on forever. Right? Isn't that the... Wayne's World. Wayne's World, they have like a TV show or something. And they're trying to... I don't know, there's like this producer guy. Tries to steal his girlfriend. They want to put on a show, and like they invite some bands to come, but they don't really even know them. They just get lucky and they come because they book them. I don't know Wayne's World as good as I know Bill and Ted. I've definitely seen both of them. Alright, here we go. The Daemon again. So, gain bonus red mana from red gym matches and eliminate 10% attack at the start of battle. No thank you. I guess I'll just keep doing Ironhawk. I want to see at least one more, and then I'm going to switch back to Rowan, because this is giving me nothing pretty much right now. I mean, the Merchant, I got 4 gym keys, but it's like... If I spend 15 minutes using Ironhawk and all I get's 4 gym keys, is that really worth it? It's kind of like those codes that you get that have 1 gym key in it. If you really didn't want to watch the stream and you came just for that, and then you got the 1 gym key, were you really happy? It's better than nothing, though, right? If I spend 15 minutes and I only get 4 gym keys, I'm going to be annoyed. And I had to spend gold on it. I didn't even get it for free. Let's get one more with Ironhawk, then I have to switch back to Rowan, because I need to be getting something else done. Let's catch up again here. I'm trying to catch up in the chat so I can read it off my TV screen. Wayne's World party time. Non-boss battles, yeah. Goody says Wayne's World, yeah. Talking to Jim Morrison, yeah. Vishal says they just made Finley the Merchant. Really, they could have made something else, even though... Yeah. Well, sometimes they just put old troops into these positions so they have something to do, you know what I mean? Like, they made Mercy the Angel, right? They made Finley the Merchant. You know, they just put them in a position so they're more... I don't know. They don't have to make it... It's easier, it's lazy, and they can use an old troop to do something. Tyrion says, yeah, unless you need immediate treasures and no shards, Horde treasures aren't worth gems. Gem keys for gold is a no-brainer. Yeah, that's what I did. Anthony says, I'm not buying Dragonite until I have all 6 dragons, then RNG is not a factor. School of Rock? I've never seen that, honestly. I'm not like a big that guy fan. Jack Black? I don't have anything against him. I think he's cool and everything. I think he's funny. Like Tenacious D. But I never saw School of Rock. Ebony says, I'm saving them for the Lord of Slaughter. That's a good one. Bill and Ted had George Carlin. Yeah. Tyrion says I would be a great example. Took Cine Logic, added money. Now I'm rich boy in game. There you go. Look at Tyrion. Tyrion's like tippy top of the game, dude. He takes my advice. He applies like normal people spending instead of not. You don't want to be a cheap ass like me. Just do normal spending like Kingdom Pass, Campaign Pass, Death Knight Armor. Buy the game, and then apply all my logic after that, and you're gonna be better than me. Like, that's what I hope for. That's what every teacher or somebody that's trying to help somebody learn how to do something, you always want the person to, like, end up being better than you eventually. That's what I'm hoping. Some people come back to my streams and they know more than me. DC said, ever since my rehab for Dragon... Oh, for sure. Can't buy that Dragonite. Dragon crack, yeah. Raymond says, back to work. Have an awesome and productive you too. Bill and Ted is epic. Anthony says, since Mike Myers and Dana Carvey made a men's Wayne's World 3 is rumored. Not sure. I want it, though. It's cringe when old actors reprise old roles. Yeah, like Dumb and Dumber when they redid that. That was kind of weak. Anthony says, don't you think it was a trifle unnecessary to see the crack in the Indian's bottom? Bill and Ted is most excellent. Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody. That's like the best part. The Merchant Prince would have been my first pick, but that's just me. For the Merchant. X-Files. Tyrion says, I have 120k gems, but act like 120 is on the floor and don't dip below. Joe Dirt 2. I don't think I've seen Joe Dirt 2. I just remember Dumb and Dumber 2 wasn't that great. Remember when they did like different actors for Dumb and Dumber? That was terrible. That was probably the most terrible. Whenever they do different actors, that's bad too, though. So, like, what do you do? If you do the old actors, it's kind of terrible. But if you do, like, new actors, it's terrible too. So you kind of just have to leave it in the past. I think the best move to do with something like that, you know how, like an old, like, Wayne's World or Bill and Ted or whatever. You bring the old actors into the movie, but they're not the main characters, right? Then you have to put some really good new characters in there, though. And they have to be kind of similar to the old characters, but their own thing. It can't be like a carbon copy, and they can't just be some random dude either. Like, you got to have some good actors that are good, that can kind of simulate what the old actors were, but not exactly the same. Even then, that's super hard. Most of the time, it sucks. But you bring the old actors back, but they're not the main characters. They're like just they're just mentors or something. They're kind of on the sideline helping. You know, like how Blade has that dude at his place? They got to be like that guy. The old guy in Blade. Like, they're retired, they're on the sidelines, but they're there to give advice. They're like the Master Splinter. So if you're going to do another Wayne's World, you would want Mike Myers and Dana Carvey, but they would be there just to give advice on the sidelines and kind of only in like 25% of the movie. Then you got to get like really, really, really good actors for the new Mike Myers and the new Dana Carvey. Because you can't just do random, like in Dumb and Dumber, they kind of just did random dudes. Can't do that. All sequels are bad. People say Godfather whenever you say that. The prequel. Anthony says, I passed on Joe Dirt 2. David Spade stopped being funny. Yeah, pretty much. Tommy Boy, he was funny. Joe Dirt 1, yeah. You're pretty much right. He had his time, though. I think he was underrated back in the day. He always got kind of outshined by somebody else. He had his time, though, you know? And Tommy Boy, he was like almost funnier than... Not, he wasn't, but you know what I mean? If he wasn't in that movie, it would have been like, the Ninja movie. Like, he's gotta have... Chris Farley had to have somebody to like a buddy that was also funny. Chris Farley was the man, though, but he needed David Spade there and Tommy Boy. He had to... Wouldn't be the same without David Spade, you know? Tommy Boy. The guy that goes to college for 8 years, comes back to his dad's business, tries to, like... His dad remarries. But then his dad has a heart attack and he has to take over the business. And like the business starts going bad and they have to go on the road, try to make some sales. You got David Spade and Chris Farley going out on the road trying to make sales. It's not here or here. It's like right here. The little baby chickie bread roll. When they go cow tipping. Not here or there. Alright, man. I want to see a freaking angel. I want to see another merchant. Let's go. As soon as I see something else, I'm switching back to Rowan, though, because this feels like doing nothing. Maybe I'm, like, farming verses, I guess? But gnomes... It has to be, like, a vault event to farm verses. You can't... I want to have my sorcerer equipped. Yeah. I mean, we switched to Ironhawk and we got two... We got a daemon and a... We got, like, a daemon and 2 merchants, right? Or something like that. So, with Rowan, I only got 1 daemon. And then I switched to Ironhawk, and all of a sudden I got 2 or 3 wandering merchants. So, it definitely worked when I switched. Look! The angel! Choose a reward for your great deeds. We can have a gold ring, or we can have 5 event keys. This is one of those that is a super easy choice. You definitely want to take the 5 event keys. Those are worth a lot too, right? Worth more than a gem key. So event keys, like for me, I'm not like super excited about event keys anymore, but it's something that you need for quite a long time in the mid game and the early end game. And like the more you stack up, the better. It's just another way to specifically target mythics. It's your only other way. You got diamonds, and you got event keys. There's like no other way to specifically target down certain mythics that you want. Event keys, it's way harder though. You need to stack up, stack up, stack up, stack up. You don't just get 1,000 event keys and go, welp, now I got Ironhawk. No. You gotta get like 5,000 or more. But still, it's another way. It's something else to stack up and just keep stacking and keep stacking and keep stacking and then wait for that kingdom to come through. And then you just shoot them all off and you get your mythic. It's the other diamond. Diamonds just kind of come, you know, once you get 4,000, you just have to wait. With event keys, you kind of, it's RNG still, even after you wait. So you don't count on event keys, especially if you don't have more than, you got to have a bunch of them to count on them. But that's just another way. It's like another way to get 1 or 2 specific mythics. You don't, like diamonds, you're going to get like 10, 20 specific mythics eventually with diamonds. With event keys, you're going to get 1, 2, maybe 3. It's just another way. All right, let's switch back to Rowan. Now that we've seen the angel, we've seen the daemon, and we've seen the merchant a couple times, I think I'm going to switch back to Rowan. That way I feel more productive. Leveling up my sorcerer. We've seen everything except the genie, I think. Right? So let's go hopefully see another angel or merchant. That's what you really want. When Harry met Sally, the grind is real, that's for sure. Genie is tricky. What do we got? The merchant, alright. Would you like to purchase one of my wares? 10 diamonds or 200 writs. 200 writs is the good one here. 10 diamonds kind of seems like the dungeon to me. Like that's a small amount of diamonds for like a medium amount of gems. The writs, though, you can't just go get writs whenever you want them. So this is kind of like the new way to farm writs and deeds and stuff. There was never a way to do that before now. This is the way. So before now, you had like arena you could do 3 times a day and then maybe get an offer. Now if you like keep doing this over and over and over, you're going to get deeds, you're going to get writs. It's just... So I think the 200 writs is the option you want to pick here for most people. 10 diamonds just is nothing. It's not going to change anything, and you're spending 65 gems on it. Like, that's a lot. It's like a dungeon offer on a random day. That was cool. We got another one there. I definitely need writs more than diamonds. I mean, if you're going all out for diamonds, you would be the only person that would buy that. And that's crazy still, because that's only 10 diamonds. That's like nothing. So I think the writs is the choice there 99% of the time. Whoa, back-to-back merchants! Hey, whoever's here right now is lucky. Would you like to purchase one of my wares? So this one I'd probably do neither one. The coin purse is really like not worth nothing. And the diamonds, once again, like I said earlier, I don't need them that bad. I don't need them so bad that I'm going to spend 65 gems on 10 of them. So I'm going to pass on both of these. Coin purse is like the worst treasure. So it's not even worth like 750 gold. I'd like to leave. It's cool to see him, though. Bright Forest. Tyrion says diamonds only if you're desperate, like you need a few more to craft Ironhawk before Sunday. Yeah, 99% of the time you wouldn't take that. Anthony says, for now, I am always buying purple deeds. I think you should. I mean, that's a Magic Kingdom resource. And they're cheaper here. They're only. It's not like it's so crazy that it's almost a no-brainer, I would say. Purple deeds, unless you already have them to 20, even then, like, it's going to go higher than 20 eventually. I mean, some of them are, right? Ebony says, have you ever brought the mother load for... I've never bought anything in this game at all. When I say I'm free to play, I have never spent a penny in this game ever, on any accounts ever. I never want to pop that seal. I want everyone to know that they can do everything that I do, and then they can sprinkle some money on top and get some steroids injected into their veins and do better than me. So yeah, I've never spent any kind of money on anything ever. I've been tempted a couple, like, sometimes there's a campaign pass, and I'm like, you know, I get tempted, but I still don't do it. Alright, here's our first genie, so now we've seen everything. Care to try your luck with me? 75% chance to gain bonus green mana from green gem matches. Or a 25% chance to inflict a random negative stats effect to all allies with matching 4 or more gems. So, you would, like, never want to do this, right? Because the bonus you get isn't worth possibly getting all your allies like silenced or something. So that's kind of just a waste of time, and you should just skip by it. As soon as you see that genie or the daemon, if you're looking for merchants and angels, just skip by them. Like, they're never gonna have anything you want. You just cancel, yes. Here we go. We're getting a lot of them now. Everybody that's here is lucky. So this one is gain bonus blue mana from blue gem matches or eliminate 10% life at the start of battle. So, you know, I mean, there's situations for everything, but most of the time you're just going to want to skip. Ali Bandy gifted a membership. Hey, to Sani Hahari. You're going to have to tell me how to say your name there, Sani. I'm probably saying it terribly. Now that you're a member, you definitely have to tell me. Yeah, I don't think it really matters what kingdom you're in. Honestly, just go to a kingdom where you need trait stones. Don't think like this kingdom's going to give you more genies, or this kingdom's... Like, Whitehelm's not going to give you more angels, you know what I mean? Like, that's never how the game works. It might seem like that to some people, just like people were saying, like, on certain color dungeon days, you get certain color dragons. Like, that's not true. That's not how the game ever works. It's just confirmation bias and just, like, rumors. And switching to, like, if you're having bad luck, switching to a different kingdom or turning your game off and turning it back on, like, that's a good way to play. But never think, like, oh, if I go to Whitehelm, I'm going to get more angels, or... If I go to Bright Forest, I'm going to get more genies, or... The only thing you can do, really, is... You're switching kingdoms because you're having such bad luck that you're getting nothing. and you're just trying to get out of that bad RNG. Or you turn your game off, turn it back on. Like right now I have good RNG, so I don't want to switch anything up. Like if you're having good RNG, that's like I saw a post on the forum like 3 months ago or 4 months ago, and somebody was talking about that, and they were like, supposedly this person that had tons and tons and tons of resources, and they like knew how to like game the system and stuff. They never said exactly how they were doing everything because they didn't want to get in trouble, right? But the one thing they mentioned was, if you're having good luck, keep going. If you're having bad luck, go somewhere else or turn the game off and turn it back on. Like, supposedly, like, RNG in this game is streaky. And they had, like, some system or way they were gaming the system where they were somehow, like, had tons of resources. But they never said exactly how, so they didn't want to get, I guess they didn't want to get banned, or maybe they were just lying, who knows, but it does make sense. If you're having good RNG, just keep going. If you're having bad RNG, switch something up. Like the people that picked 1, 2, 3 in the dungeon for like the first 2 weeks or whatever, like you shouldn't keep doing that if you're having bad luck. That's not how this game works. It's not going to eventually be 1, 2, 3. I mean, it will, but... And you see what happened there. The dungeon tool was the better way to go in the first couple weeks. Not the, oh, let's pick the same thing over and over, because it'll eventually happen. If you got bad RNG and you're picking the same 3 doors every day and it's never happening, you need to switch it up. That's how this game is. Vishal says, I would use the resources from this week event on Zalkari, level 15, if possible. Yeah, there's a green kingdom that has a magic, and I think that's the one, right? There's like one green kingdom that has magic stat. So that's why green is the second best color deed. Glorf says, I know there's an offer from a merchant for one, but Imperial deeds just got way more valuable. Tyrion says, Rich Boy Flex, I raised Zalkari to Kingdom level 20. Permanent magic bonus. That feels so good, doesn't it? Allie. Thank you so much, Allie. Allie's gifted several memberships. I mean, I really, really, really appreciate it. That's like $5 every time, too. It's not $2. Allie says, got my last Dragonite Dragon yesterday. Great job. That's a really good accomplishment. I don't even have that done. DC says Sinnycool has 0 in-game VIP. Real life, he is tops VIP. Yeah. I'm too VIP for my own good in real life. Like, not really. You know what I mean? YouTube's weird. Like, I'm more known than I am, I don't know how to say it. It's weird. YouTube can get weird for... There's like a point of time where, like, you're more well-known than you are successful or whatever. I don't know how to say it, but more for like other people, not me. Like, there's certain YouTubers where they might have like 50,000 subscribers, right? And they're really not making enough money yet to like go full time. But there are 50,000 people out there that know them, so they could get recognized in public, and like they don't even like make a lot of money yet. And I don't know, it's kind of weird. Fortunately, I don't know, it sucks for us, really. Doesn't apply to me, I'm just saying. Like, eventually, maybe. Genie and Damon could be worth considering on high-level delve runs. Yeah, a lot of people giving today. I really appreciate it. We were having a big dry streak, so this definitely corrects that. Our train fell off the tracks, but it's back on and it's moving today, that's for sure. I do live in Ohio, so last week it's kind of like mirror image. My YouTube and my real life. The train went off the tracks. But it's back on track today, boy and girls. Boys and girls. But yeah, Tyrion's right about the genie and the daemon. I don't even think like Explore 12 would be a great, like, you don't have enough battles to make it worth risking. It's just like a waste of time. If you're doing Explore 12, you're probably trying to do it super fast. Somebody said in my, I don't even know if I should say this, because I might make a video. Somebody said in my Discord that Scorpius Euralis is good again in the New Kingdom. The Merchant! Would you like to purchase one of my wares? Ooh, the Vault Key for sure, right? That's a lot of gems, but it's a Vault Key. The shards are not the place to be. If I was a low-level player and I had a lot of gold and the other option was worse, I might choose the 500 shards. But really, what is that? Like 5 diamonds? The Vault Key is tempting. That's... I think I have to do it, but... It's like, what if I get crap out of my Vault Key, you know? What if I don't get 120 gems worth of value out of it? But there's just orbs right now. There's glory, minions. I don't know. What do I value more? The chance at getting an orb or my 120 gems? I don't know. What do you guys think about this one? I'm kind of on the fence about the Vault Key. 120 gems for one Vault Key. If it was like more, I would not do it. What would you guys do here? What would you do, Tyrion? Like, I don't know if you would buy this one. You might, though. You have a lot of gems, and Vault Keys are kind of... Like, right now, I have 400-something Vault Keys. Yeah, I might pass. I'm super on the fence, though. I could be swayed by a very good argument either way. Let's catch up in the chat while y'all let me know. Would you do this one? One Vault Key for 120 gems? I'm, like, leaning slightly to the pass side. It's Cyan. Is it Cyan? Sonny? Cyan? Tyrion says, good RNG, bad RNG is all a placebo effect in my opinion, but whatever works, works, right? DC says, apparently I always turn this game on at the wrong time. Supernova says, when I open Vault Keys, I consistently get low rolls no matter what I do. I even did all the advice from you, Cinny. DC says, Tyrion, I believe in the bad RNG because I've lived it. Every now and again, RNGesus smiles upon my sad disposition. No complaints, though. Love this community of Geminites. I feel you, DC. We're in the same boat rowing, man. Tyrion says, you ever get recognized in data? No. I'm not, no, never. But I'm just saying, like, it's a weird situation that could happen eventually. And mostly about other... Vishal says, all I ask Vault Keys from my main account is to give me major orbs for Zul'Goth, now 5 out of 8. I will try grinding in my home when I go back for holidays to make 3 more orbs. Go for it, Vishal, you can do it. Glorf says, yeah, DC, I feel you when the dog turd of despair sticks to the bottom of your shoe. Sometimes you just gotta throw the shoe away. Supernova says, I opened 700 plus Vault Keys and got 1 power orb. That's pretty good, though. Power orbs aren't very needed right now, but that's cool to get something that's so rare. Hiram Hawk says pass. Chad says I get funny smiles from guests sometimes at the store I work at. Yeah, Chad, you're pretty famous. Just because you're like all over the place in Gems of War. Tyrion says Vault Key is on average worth 80 gems with how many rain down on Vault Weekend. Anya wouldn't buy it. Tyrion wouldn't buy it. Hiram Hawk wouldn't. Funky Town wouldn't. You would buy the shards or pass altogether, says Tyrion. Sane says, Explore 12 with Strix team, Nimbus Bow. There you go. Chris says, skip the key. Alright, got it, Chris. DC says, hey, I'm pretty sure that's Sinnycool. Nah, no way. Let's go ask him. Excuse me, sir. Are you my favorite Are you my favorite free-to-play Gems of War YouTuber? So, I'm like the only free-to-play Gems of War YouTuber. What are you trying to say, DC? I'm the only free-to-play Gems of War YouTuber. Supernova says the devs should replace minor trait stones with arcanes in the vault. Yeah, maybe. That's a good idea. Allie says they want too much for the gym offers. Yeah, they want too much. Yeah. Skip. Alright, Tyrion. We'll see you, man. Alright, I'm skipping it. You guys said to skip it. I was on the fence. I was leaning towards the skip side, too, so you really pushed me over the side, that side of the fence. Like, even in the Soul Forge, whenever, you know, spending cursed runes on vault keys, it's like not even the cursed runes, it's like the other things they ask you to use. Like the Imperials and... I've never bought a vault key in the Soul Forge either, because sometimes I'll be looking at those others in the Soul Forge. Like, maybe there's a little nugget. A good one in there that I should be crafting. Now that I got, like, Drenza and is that her name? Drenza? Angry Anvil, all the Cursebreaker weapons, like... Is there something else in there? I always wonder. But, like, vault keys seem... Like, the other thing that they ask for is just too much. And then, like, a Chaos Orb, what if you get a big old green? Then you just wasted. It's too much RNG there. I'm still your favorite. I'm your favorite left-handed pitcher that wears number 11 on the Reds. I was messing with you, bro. I know what you meant. Tyrion, just look for the polka dot house and the broken window. Yeah. Glorfindel says, Tyrion, I already read that. Allie says if they wanted 50 gems for it, I would go for it. Tyrion says deeds are discounted at least. Daily offer was 2 for 300. Now it's 3 for 150. That's a hell of a deal. Should always buy purples and greens for sure at minimum. Oh, wow. Hiram says Xbox is only giving me gem offers. No gold offers so far. That is strange. I'm your favorite exterminator that his name is Billy and he wears a crazy rocker hat with studded jewelry on. I'm your favorite animal catcher that his name is Turtle Man. Tyrion. I'm not even gonna say that out loud, bro. Sani says you only do Dragon's Peak. You encounter more when moving around. No, you don't. It's almost, you almost encounter more by staying in the same place because you're not wasting time moving around. You want to pick a spot where you need the trait stone, and then you like stay there. If you're talking about myth stones, that's like that was never really a thing, even though that's the way it's supposed to work. Like myth stones, you're supposed to go to the one that has like extra 20% or whatever. But the value of like staying in the same spot and like becoming brain dead and just like pushing the buttons over and over and over and like never moving or making a choice, or you just stay there. You get into a flow, you get into a rhythm, you kind of just keep going and going and going and going and going. Like that's more valuable to me than like skipping around and which one has this and which one has that and blah 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 blah, and am I going here or there, which one has this, which one has that, here or there, switch. Like there's more value in staying in the one spot where you need the trait stone, where you can just keep going and going and going. You can like watch YouTube and just, you don't even have to look at the screen. You can just push the buttons and listen. Like there's way more value in like staying put and like just going hard, in my opinion. All right, this one we have 3 event keys for 10,000 gold or 3 deeds of air for 150 gems. Those are both good. I wish he would let me buy them both. But I would choose the deeds for me right now. I think a lower level player might choose the event keys though, you know? I think if you're in mid to low, you might choose the event keys. But for a high level player, you should definitely choose the deeds. I would say. Right? You think the event keys for the gold? I always feel like I don't need event keys. I have nothing to spend event keys on. So just in my specific situation. Like, event keys are great, and if you choose them, like, that's completely fine and a good choice. But for me, I don't need event keys at all. I have thousands of them, and I never use them. But they are really good, and I always grab them when I can. So I would take that. If these deeds weren't here, if it was anything else on this other side, I would get the event keys for sure. But I'm going to grab the deeds. They're just so discounted and cheap. And they're so hard to get. And I'm a high-level player, so... That one could go either way. No matter what you pick there, you probably didn't pick wrong. Ebony says, I got the pass. It helps out a whole lot. Hey, no problem, Sonny. Moving around just doesn't help at all, in my opinion. Maybe, like, another thing to consider if you're, like, let's say we're not doing Explore 1. You want to find a kingdom. If you're going to do, like, Explore 12 or something, you want to find one. Also, I mean, it goes for anything. You want to find a kingdom where there's nothing annoying that you're fighting. So there's nothing that, like, summons when it dies, or nothing that, like, barriers immediately and it's annoying. Stuff that submerges, like, every single battle. Like, that's another thing to consider. You don't want to be, like, moving around everywhere, because eventually you'll get to a kingdom where everything submerges at the start of battle or something weird. Or something, like Loyal Mount, where 100% chance to summon when it dies or something like that. Like, you're going to run across something like that if you keep moving around. You're going to find that. So you want to stay in one spot where you know, like, there's none of that, where you need the trait stone, and where you can just become brain dead and go hard. Because there's other things to consider like that. Or, like, let's say you're doing difficulty 12 Explore. You're using probably a specific team for a specific kingdom if you're doing it right. You're going to use Scorpius in your rally because everything in that kingdom can be poisoned. You're going to use a Guardian that's a certain color because it does double damage versus a certain color. And you're in a kingdom where there's a lot of that color. Like, so you kind of want to stay in the same spot. That's kind of the meta. You don't jump around. You don't crisscross turn your pants backwards. Anybody get that one? Don't turn your pants backwards. DC says same with opening keys, right? Opening multiple keys to grind better loot returns. I mean, if you're opening keys and, like, you're having bad luck, that's what we're talking about, and, like, don't keep going. It's definitely fun to open multiples of things, like multiple boss chests, multiple keys. I don't know if it makes a huge difference, but it feels like it does. Tyrion says, yeah, it just depends where you're at. Vishal says, okay, yeah, high-level players' deeds are better. Sane says, bad luck with mythics for me. What are you trying? Like, what do you mean, bad luck with mythics? Early in the game, as far as mythics go, you're just, every key you get, you're kind of open them, and you're just hoping. But you're also saving diamonds, you're saving your event keys. You just save those forever, and then eventually you're going to get a good mythic. It's really just a matter of time. The way, like, you take RNG out of the equation for mythics, you save up all your diamonds, you do your dungeon every day, you join a good guild, you do all the diamond stuff, right? And you save all of them up. You never spend them. And then you get one that's good, and then you're going to have a good mythic. Like, you save all your event keys, you never spend them. You wait for a kingdom where there's a good mythic or two, and then you throw them. The people that do bad in this game, they're like buying every single weapon they see in the Soul Forge. They're buying every single legendary with diamonds that are just kind of okay. They're wasting diamonds on random things. Or, like, their event keys, like, they get 10 of them, they just open them. They get 20 of them, they just open them. They don't really... You gotta save you gotta save. Diamonds and event keys. You gotta save. And then you gotta throw them at the right thing at the right time. Kind of goes along with my gold farming video, which I know some people hated that, but it's just the truth. Sometimes the truth is not very fun, or you know, sometimes the truth isn't fun, but that's the truth. It's not some crazy glitch where you get a bunch of gold. You just gotta grind the vault super hard. Vishal would have chose event keys. Yeah, I mean, that would not be a wrong choice. Just for me, I have them and I never spend them, and they're just kind of sitting there. Tyrion says, easy to pass on red, brown, yellow, or blue, but should always buy green and purple. That's true. Glorfindel says, here he comes walking down the street. He gets the funniest looks from everyone he meets. That's him, Tyrion. That's him. Get your autograph book out. Yeah, same here, like, Tyrion. I'm pretty much buying all of them. I do that I used to do that in the other offers that cost more. That's probably why I'm down on gyms. I'm at the point in the game where the thing I need the most is deeds, writs, deed books, and like gems. So I'm trading my gems for those other things. If I'm really low on gems, I don't buy them, obviously, but I think now that they're a third of the price, and I was buying them most of the time before when they cost 3 times as much, I'm probably just gonna keep buying them. I might stop buying the other one. I might stop buying the other offers now and just always buy the cheaper one. That's probably what I'll do. If I see like a yellow deed offer in like it's the 300 one, the 300 gem one or whatever it is, the one that costs more on like a daily offer or like arena offer thing, I probably won't get that anymore, but I will get the one that's cheaper, the 50 gem a piece one. I'm like trading one for the other. So I'm gonna save gems on the other deal, but I'm gonna buy all of them in the merchant whenever I see them. So I'm gonna quit buying the other one unless it's purple or green. Tyrion says, like that scene in Spider-Man 3, the cringe scene of Peter with black suit walking down the street. Tyrion's hanging upside down and I'm giving him a kiss. That's it. I tried to say something even more cringy. Chris Cross will make ya. Michelle says next week is a busy week on this game, so I will be well occupied. This portalet is occupado. Glorfindel says, okay, so I have a question. Leveling over level 15 in kingdoms, do you pick one and keep raising that kingdom level with books as opposed to spreading the love? Green on Zalkari first for magic stat. So my strategy was to, you know, get all my kingdoms to 15, and then, like, above 15, I was just concentrating on one magic kingdom at a time. So you take all your... Well, you can also consider, like, your faction. We can go look at it. You kind of want to target one down, but if you don't have all your factions done, you can pick one where you're going to be going and trying to do level 500 soon. Because you get some extra stats. The merchant. Would you like to purchase one of my wares? I'm going to go with the deeds again. I mean, they're cheap here. I need them. Ultra rare ingots I definitely don't need. That's even worse than event keys. Event keys was a good buy. The ingots probably not. Unless you're very low level and you just need to upgrade a certain weapon for some reason that's ultra rare. I'm going to get the deeds again. See, I'm not going to be doing this all day, every day, so I'm not going to be blowing all my gems on the merchant, but it's just a nice thing to have to do. Something you can just do. If you're in the mood to play a lot of Gems of War, just do Explore 1 and go after the merchants and the angels. And I don't think I'm going to be sitting here like grinding this off a live stream, though. Too much. Alright, so, like... above 15. So I took Darkstone to 19. So I'm just working on this one. Because if you spread the love out, you're never going to get any one Magic Kingdom to 20. So you kind of want to pick one purple Magic Kingdom. And then be like, okay, well, what's the associated faction? And then maybe pick it like that. Like, pick one where you don't have the faction of 500. If that's even a consideration that you have. If you have every faction of 500, then that doesn't matter. But if you don't, then pick one where you don't have it to 500. Because then it can help you out by giving you 25% faction horde stats here, 25% here, So that's how I would decide. If I was going to decide it over, it's probably what I was doing. Whatever, Darkstone is what? Is it All-Seeing Eye? So at some point in time, I was trying to get this to 2,500, and maybe it wasn't there yet, and that's why I chose Darkstone, because I got the extra stats for this. So this is where you'll see that. See how I get 2? I get 2 magic when I went to 155. I got 2 magic. That's where you'll see that bonus. That's, I think, because most people will just get 1 stat. If you don't have it up, I think 15, though, gives you that stat, but it'll also give you extra stats for just all your troops and stuff. And then as far as green goes, there's only 1. It's Zolkari, so it's not that hard of a choice. So like right now, I should probably just throw these in here. But the other thing you have to think about is your Imperial Deeds. You want to have enough to where you can do all your Magic Kingdoms. So I should probably go ahead and do this to level 18, but I don't want to... I gotta think about it. Just my Imperial Deeds. But most likely you're gonna get 1 Purple Kingdom to 20, and then you're gonna get Zolkari to 20. In probably that order. Or you could get Zolkari to 20 and then a Purple to 20. But you're not gonna get like 2 Purples to 20 and then Zolkari to 20. It's gonna be like 1 Purple and Zolkari first to 20. So I should probably go ahead and do this, but we'll see. But yeah, just choose any Magic Kingdom that you don't have the faction to 500, and then just work on that one and only that one, and then Zolkari's the other one that you would work on for the green deeds. Those would be the 2 you'd be trying to get to 20. Everything else, who cares? You don't want to because the stat is not good. You're going to be using Imperial Deeds. You don't want to be doing that. It takes There's a resource that's involved in all of the kingdoms. Gold and Imperial Deeds. Imperial Deeds is the one that you're going to run out of first. So you can't be just going all over the place doing every single color. You want to just do purple and just do 1 until you get it to 20. And then you want to do just Zolkari until you get it to 20. And you don't do any blues, you don't do any yellows, you don't do any of those other colors, because that's just wasting your Imperial Deeds, which you need for the next Magic Kingdom, the next Purple Magic Kingdom, because you're not going to do a Blue Kingdom next. You're probably going to be working on another Magic Kingdom next. So you don't want to waste all your Imperial Deeds on things that you're only going to get armor here. Plus 1 armor, and you just wasted all your Imperial Deeds on that, when you could have done a magic. There's just shared resources. That's what people don't think about. They don't think ahead. They're just leveling up every troop they get with souls. They're not thinking ahead to when they have 0 souls and they get a troop like Todd Greenwood where they need to level them, and now they don't have orbs or souls, and they're like, oh, I need a soul farm. You should never need to soul farm or gold farm these days if you play the vault correctly. If you don't, and you spend your gold and souls wisely, and you don't just randomly, willy-nilly everything. You're kind of a ding-dong if you need to soul farm and gold farm outside of vault events. Or you're just a hard-working man that didn't play the vault event. You're not always a ding-dong. I picture a ding-dong. But you could tell me, hey, I had to work that whole weekend, man. I couldn't do the vault event at all. And I'll be like, okay, you're not a ding-dong. But I hope I answered your question, Glorfindel. Cinny makes you want to jump. Glorf says, asking because I have my books, but not gone beyond 15 yet. Yeah, just pick 1 Magic Kingdom where you need the faction still. And then I would do Zolkari. And then don't do anything else, because your Imperial Deeds are going to run out. Unless you have like a billion of them, I guess. Guild Wars next week too, oh my gosh. DC says the original title for this game was Hoarders, but the show is ready with lawyers and such. Bloodsuckers. Supernova says, I need 100 of each color of deed books to max all my kingdoms. I currently have an even 18 books for all. Tyrion says, I did all kingdoms to 16 for Mythstone bonuses. It prolonged me getting Zalkari to 20, but the upper in tokens was semi-worth it. I don't really care about Mythstones, honestly. Tyrion says, but if you aren't token farming at all, definitely wait till you get one kingdom to 20, especially Magic Kingdom. It's just the free-to-play mentality. Like I said, if you take the free-to-play mentality and you apply it to a non-free-to-play account, you're going to put steroids in your body. Glorfindel says, thank you, that makes sense. I held off using them, but now only have 2 kingdoms below level 15, so I'm ready to go. Just go ahead and get them all to 15. Like, that's definitely the first step. The first step is definitely getting every single one to 15. It's just easier. And it's a stat. Otherwise, like, after 15, you're not going to get the stat, most likely. So, it's not like you do, like, all of them to 16, and then all of them to 17, and then all of them to 18. You don't do that. It's going to take freaking forever. So, you need to concentrate on one at a time, and you need to concentrate on magic. Because, like I said, there's that shared resource. You don't want to waste all your Imperial Deeds on a random blue kingdom. The genie! Magic first, don't waste Imperial yet. Zalkari is easiest just since we have more green book events. I'm 2 books away. Yeah, Zalkari might be the first one you actually get to 20, huh? Glorf says, yeah, it's asking me to get Broken Spire to level 16 next in order to reach Kingdom Power 24. You know, Kingdom Power 24, like, who cares, right? You don't really get anything. Like, Kingdom Power at a certain point, you just want to hit the soft caps. You don't want to, like, concentrate too hard on those random Kingdom Powers. It's the same thing. It's Magic Kingdoms, Kingdom Power, and Magic Kingdoms first. Don't stress too much about, like, the random level 23 Kingdom Power in a random kingdom. Unless you know for sure you're going to make it to a stat if you do that. Supernova says, I have 22 million souls, but it won't stop until I get... You won't stop till you get 9 billion? Yeah, I have 20 million also. Tyrion says, I'm not sure 16 was worth it in all kingdoms, but I did it. Now I could have 2 magic 20 kingdoms and halfway to 3rd, but all the tokens I got, it's a toss-up for sure. I mean, it was back in the day, like, you probably... 16 on all just probably a cool thing to do, man. Like, I don't think that's too bad. If you did, like, 17 or 18 doll, like, that would be way worse. But 16 doll, that's not too bad. It's just 16. It's not, like, it's as expensive. But yeah, I think the meta, like, the best way to do it, the free-to-play mentality way to do it would be just one Zalkari and then one other Magic Kingdom until you get them to 20. And then you choose the next purple Magic Kingdom and you try to get that one to 20. You don't go, like, spread it all out and use your Imperial Deeds. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to stick with it. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, as long as it doesn't use Imperial Deeds, like, you could do it. What up, Blues RIP? How's it going? Tyrion says, yes, 15 for stat is worth it. Books for 16 plus is where the game will drag. Yeah, it takes forever, too, so it's not like it's something that's going to pay off, like, super soon. But yeah, this one is care to try your luck with me. 75% chance to gain 10% armor at the start of battle. Or 25% chance to bless a random enemy at the start of battle. But we just skip those when we're just grinding Explore. Skip the Genie, you skip the Daemon. The Merchant, you gotta, like... You want the Merchant, you want the Angel. You don't always buy the Merchant, but he usually has something good. The Angel you just get for free. The only one that you never skip is the Angel. The Angel's the only one that you would never ever skip, because it's just free loot. The Merchant you will skip here and there. This is all just adding more time to the game. They're pretty smart. This is another smart update. Just like the dragon eggs. Whoever did the Dragonite, Dragon Egg Pokemon thing is probably the same guy who came up with this. Because secretly, this probably, like, makes them more money And it's not like up in your face. They're not up in your face with it. Just like Dragonite and Dragon Eggs and everything. The same dude probably came out with this one. This guy needs to be the president of the company. Whoever came up with Dragonite and like this one. It's a very subtle way to like make money. They got us playing the game more, they got us grinding more, they got us sinking more gems. And that's way smarter than like being right in your face having something for you to buy. For like too much money. It's better to be subtle about it and just drain your gems until you need to buy more. That's the smart way for them to get their money. They used to just be like, hey, buy this for 50 bucks. Buy a Nisha medal for $800 right now. Somebody there is getting smart, and they're being more subtle about it. They're just roundabout way draining your gems down so you consider buying things eventually. They're playing the long game, the roundabout. So whoever that is, shout out to you. I know you're probably not watching my video. But whoever came out with the Dragonite and this thing here, the roundabout subtle way to make money, you're a pretty smart feller. You deserve a raise and a promotion. It's short-term versus long-term. Both have advantages. No true regrets. Tyrion says, I thought about skipping Angel to see if you could when I got ingot or pet food. You took pet food. Yeah, I haven't even tried to skip one. Glorf says, possible incoming rant. Strap in, folks. Strap in or strap on. Yo, what up, Cookie Man 420? How's it going? We've seen pretty much everything now, y'all. What time is it? 12:16. I think I'm gonna play a little bit longer here. You guys have been very cool today, and I'm having fun. Let's see if we can get some more angels. Does anybody care about anything else? Like the journey, the new pet, the new kingdom? Like, is there anything else y'all want to see, or is this the main thing? The merchants, the angels? I pretty much thought coming into this live stream I was going to mainly only do Explore 1 over and over and try to get merchants and angels. So if you want to see the dungeon, or if you want to see the journey, or if you want to see like anything else with the new kingdom, let me know. I'm doing alright, Cookie Man. I'm actually doing pretty good. Like, I've had some good, like, real-life luck lately, and I'm feeling good lately, and I just wish this YouTube thing would kind of get going again, which today is a good sign. And I kind of shot myself in the foot last night by not putting out a video immediately, but like I said, I can't be on top of gemsofwar.com 24/7. Like, I'm probably literally the most busy YouTuber for Gems of War, like IRL. I doubt anyone else has 6 family members in their household. I doubt anyone else has like 4 pets, at least 4 pets, multiple jobs. I'm the taxi cab driver for everybody too. You know, I got a lot going on, so it's hard to, like, I should have known. Tuesday, they even put it out a little early. They usually do Tuesday at like 8, so it wouldn't have been as bad if they did it at their normal time. I only would have missed it by like an hour. But I was driving people around to a store. I was driving my family around to a store. I looked at my phone, and I happened to see, honestly, that that Tacet was live streaming, and he had said something about the 6.8 update. I was like, oh my god, I need to hurry up and get home and make a video. So I sped home, went through all the red lights. No, I'm just playing. But I hurried home and made the video. I should have known. I think best case scenario, though, I probably would have got it out at like 8, really. Because I wouldn't expect it to drop at like 6 or 7. They keep switching everything up. It's so annoying. Would you like to purchase one of my wares? We got 200 Brits. Oh, this is a hard choice. I might go, I don't know. What do I do? I might have to do a poll for this one. Here, I'm going to do a poll. Somebody might think this is a very easy choice. Like, it's just the fact that gold, I have mountains of gold right now. Gems, look at my gem stack. It shows you up in the left-hand corner. The only reason I'm even having trouble deciding is because my gem stack is so freaking low, and that's not a purple, that's not a green. My gold stack now is decent. It's not amazing, it's just kind of decent. Like, I usually have around 15 million, but I did that video recently where I got like 2 million gold in like 5 seconds. So I have like 18 million right now, and it's only 20,000, and it's Ritz, which I could apply to any color. So those Ritz could be purple, or they could be green, eventually. Right? But the deeds are already deeds. They're only 50. They're worth, you know, they're discounted. Like, let's do a poll. I'll put, which should I pick? Not which one you would pick. What do you think I should pick? Based on, like, I need both. But look at my gold, look at my gems. Which one? Which should I pick? Ritz? Deeds. Maybe it's a super easy pick now. You guys just make it 100% on the poll. And I'll try to catch up in the chat while y'all vote. Alright, DC says, hello, my name is DC. I sold my kid's bike to get gems for Dragonite. They were still riding the bike and I hadn't even noticed. Yo, Mike D said he was going to be here today. He's not here. What up, Mike D? Where you at, bro? Sane says, now an upper world for Apocalypse Primal Guardians, just a brain fart. I know, there's so many things we thought, like, I thought this was going to be a treasure hunt rework. They should have already done, like, an overworld of heaven. You know, what's up with power orbs and tarot cards and stuff? Like, sometimes there's an obvious way they should be going, and they just go a completely opposite way. It's kind of crazy. Supernova says, is it possible to find the top 3 most stated troops to make most stated team in all of Gems of War? Medal 3 pet stats and Kingdom Stars. You talking about, like, the most bonuses? I'm alright, Cookie Man. Like I said. Sane says, new Kingdom Explorer is not easy. Tyrion says, I'm just here so I don't get fined, but might as well nab pet and dungeons on stream. Go for it. DC says, just got touched by an angel. 10 yellow pet food or a mythic ingot. Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's free. Yeah, at least it's free. Tyrion says Ritz for gold or brown for gems. That's a toss-up. Sane said Ritz. Tyrion says, also I posted patch notes to Discord when link popped up. Nah, I know. You guys were awesome with the notifications there. I should shout y'all out. It was, I think, Tyrion and Doug. Tyrion and Doug really hit me up early as far as the patch went. But I don't, like, have Discord to where it, like, alerts me all the time and stuff. I hate that noise. I kind of hate that noise. I do it sometimes, but, like, most of the time it's just random. But whenever there's a patch coming out, I should probably put it on. I don't know. I need to give one of y'all my real phone number so you can text me or something. Because I don't pay attention to the Discord notification. I don't really have any notifications going on. Because they kind of get on my nerves. You know how it goes. A 99 out of 100 times, it's going to be like nothing you care about. And then like that one time when you need it, you don't have it turned on. DC says, Ritz, save those gems. Chad says, Ritz. Tyrion says, Ritz. Cookie Man, Ritz. Tyrion says, there's no wrong answer, but depending on gems, Ritz is better offer. Mike's probably at the gym. I hope so. I hope he didn't take what I said in Discord the wrong way. Like, he always says random things, so I said random things to him. Like, I was trying to show him that I knew exactly, like, you know, like I know what's up. Like, I know some people's real names. I know some people's real jobs. I know what Mike's gonna say. Like, I'm just... I hope he didn't take it the wrong way. Shao says, I was playing gyms to see if I get my first merchant or any of the 4 and still didn't get any. Tune out Discord notifications. I feel it. And I have a freaking channel, and I'm like the second biggest channel, and like I should probably have them on, you know? But I'm stupid, and I hate Discord notifications. PNG is almost the same as RNG. Yeah. All right, let's see what this poll says. 93% say Ritz, so I'm gonna go with Ritz. I think it was the gold and the gems. Like if I had way more gems, like if I, you know, I probably would have bought the deeds. But like I said, I'm probably not gonna sit here and grind this for hours and hours every day. I don't blame you if you do. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but I just feel like I would blow through my gem stack pretty quick doing that. So it's not like totally free. I mean, if you get the angel, it's totally free. But like the merchant's gonna pop up and you're gonna get tempted. And then it's just another way to, another gem sink. So it's kind of like, that's what I was saying earlier. It's really smart. The developers, whoever came up with this, it's super smart. The lowest chance is the angel, but everybody wants the angel. But the merchant is going to tempt you over and over and over and over while you're looking for the angel. So they're sitting there trying to sink your gems like 5 times for every 1 time you get the angel. They're going to tempt you. They're going to tempt you at least like 4 or 5 times before you get that free angel. But you're playing, you're grinding it because you want that angel, right? You're grinding because you want the angel. You're also getting class experience, trait stones, myth stones, etc. Crowns. You're looking for the angel. But they're going to tempt you with this merchant multiple times in between the angels. And that's going to sink your gems because you're going to buy something. You're going to, here and there, even if you're the most, like, stingy tightwad, you're still going to buy something every once in a while from the merchant. And you notice they don't have any gem rewards. Have you seen any gems? Does the angel give out gems at all? I haven't seen it. You notice that? There's no gems. The angel's not going to hand you back your gems. It's a gem sink. I just thought of that. None of these merchants are giving you gems. But anyway, it's still fun and still a cool thing. And I'm not trying to poop on it. My name is Sinnycool, by the way. I'm just kind of like talking my way through it. I'm still not decided on whether I like it a lot or I don't like it, or like when I first read it on the patch notes, I'm like, oh, that's good. Like that's gonna be a good thing. And then like I kind of like played a little bit, and I'm like thinking a little bit, and I'm like, what about like vault events, like outside of Nomapaloozas? What about that? And then I get like a couple angels, I get some good merchants. I'm like, you know, it's pretty good. I don't mind. It's kind of like Dragonite Gnomes, where you kind of like slows you down, but it's worth it. Yeah. And I think about it more, and I'm like, it's kind of like a gem sink. It's kind of like Dragonite. You know, they're not getting any gems at all. Like the angel's not gonna give you gems. It's kind of like a low-key, subtle gem sink. It's that smart guy that came up with the Dragonite. So I keep going back and forth on it. I can't decide if I like it or not. There's the angels, 100%, nothing wrong with the angels. It's just everything in between that's going to tempt you. You can't turn off the merchants. You can't turn off the daemons or the genies. If you could, and you could just leave on only angels, that'd be sweet. But then that takes away, like, the whole purpose of their update. The whole point for them, the whole reason they did this, was to tempt you with the merchant over and over and over in between angels. They're not going to let you turn off the merchant. That's how I'm feeling about it right now. Alright, let's end that poll, by the way. Sorry. I'm trying to find out where I am in this chat here. Allie says this is my real name. Tyrion says I have 120k gems and still would have gone Ritz there. Sane says mine too, Allie. Thanks again and nice to meet ya. Tyrion says so it wasn't about the gems solely. Brown is mostly armor buffs. Ritz have more value plus only cost gold. Yeah, the only bad part about the Ritz was like 100 Ritz is like one freaking like the transfer it needs to be like 1,000 Ritz. 100 Ritz is like nothing. It's like when you get those Ritz for doing arena. It's like wow, thanks, you know. Tyrion says I'm getting almost as many angels as merchants, mostly flooded with useless genie. DC says imagine someone so stingy they say no to the angel. Sane says, that gives some thought about gems. Glorfindel says, yeah, you notice Mercy is the angel? I know she is divine and stuff, but note they never made Queen grapple... yeah. Tyrion says, I'm glad someone was in the devs' ears and kept pop-up menus out of GAPs. Yeah, that'd have been terrible. DC says, peddle your free wares elsewhere, you heavenly creature. Tone says, I was thinking the same thing. Was any of them giving away gems? Nope. I doubt it. Let me know, though. If you see an angel that gives you some gems back, that would be sweet. But I doubt it. I really doubt it. Chat says I have to run off. If you're still here, I'll jump back in. If not, take care, everyone. Thanks, Cinny. Gently caress that like button on the way out. Sane says you can skip a merchant. Only takes a while to encounter one again. Cookie Man says 200 Ritz for 20k or Imperial for 250 gems. 200 Ritz for 20k or Imperial. I don't know. That's hard. Once again, it depends. Broforce. Hi, Warriors. Quick question. Which weapon better for Team Rowan, Golden Cog or Black Manacles? Golden Cog if you're doing, like, higher level stuff, and Black Manacles if you're doing lower level stuff. So if you're doing, like, Explore 1 over and over and over and over, probably Black Manacles. If you're doing, like, Explore 12 or, like, a harder delve or, like, you would want to do the Golden Cog. So Golden Cog will give you more armor, so your Rowan hits harder. But if your Rowan is clearing in one shot anyway, and you don't need the Golden Cog, like if you're doing Explore 1, you don't need that Golden Cog. So, depends on if your Rowan's clearing in one shot or not. If your Rowan almost clears in one shot, then the Black Manacles can go ahead and like clear the rest of them out. Then the Black Manacles is also good. But Golden Cog is mostly for the higher level stuff where you need to like make your Rowan more powerful to hit harder. It's boosting up your armor. It's situational. You probably need both. Rowan team, it changes. It goes... Like, right now I have Black Manacles on just because, you know, I keep switching it for, campaign tasks and stuff. Like, the Black Manacles here is, like, an afterthought. Like, I'm not really, like, trying to make the best Rowan team here. I'm just... Black Manacles is there because I think they asked me to do something with, like, jewelry or something, or I was using, like, a weird weapon because of the campaign task, and then, like, the easy thing to switch back to was Black Manacles or something like that. But, like, Explore 1, it almost doesn't matter what your hero's using. Just don't use a blue or a green weapon. Tyrion says Imperial if you get them gems. Allie says the Urska Aya shield is good too. Beg for mercy. Tyrion says, always take every Imperial, trust me, especially high level. Sani says, yep, black manacles when Rowan is full. Beg says, so far, 3 Imperial deeds from Angels out of 5. I haven't really been keeping track of what I've been buying. Or getting from Angels. I know I've seen all of them now, like multiple times. And I've definitely been buying some things from merchants, like writs and deeds. And event keys, I think. Gem keys. We're gonna eventually know every drop there, or every offer that they give, and then we'll know like when you should or shouldn't. I wonder if anybody's done that yet. Like, has anybody like made a chart where it shows like every single drop, every single offer, every single angel, and every single merchant? I'd definitely be interested to see that. It's probably random as to like, there's probably this many things that could be a gold, and this many things that could be a gem, and then they are, it's like RNG which ones get put together. Maybe, unless they put way more thought into it and like want you to do the gems every time, but I doubt it. Then like the angel probably just has like 50 different things it could be. Like there's deeds, and then there's like 6 different colors, and then there's like whatever, trait stones, and like 6 different colors, and then there's probably like 50 or so different angel things. Touches. Ali says Shield over Sky gives 25 armor and barriers a Rowan. Tyrion says, I've got 10 angels, only 1 Imperial, and 1 or 2 deeds free. Most offers have been trash. Take the best one. Alright, let's get one more, and then I'm probably going to get out of here. I got to... This is the weekday stream, so it's not supposed to be 2 hours, but you guys have been so awesome, and it's a brand new thing, so I kind of hung out way longer today. Let's get one more, like... Let's get one more. Whatever it is, and then that'll be it for today. I got some work I gotta do and stuff. Like, the days go so fast, like... If I spend 3 hours on live stream, my day is gonna, like... be like a turbo day. And then I'm never going to get anything done. It already goes fast when I'm not streaming, but the days that I stream, like, my day goes so fast. It's crazy. So once I get off here, it's just going to be like... Shoo! Is it already that time? And then, like, I'm going to have to do a few things, and I'm going to be like, holy crap, now I got this much time left? Ah! I'm always on a time crunch, like, almost every day. Alright, here we go! Come on, the merchant! Hey, appreciate everybody today, by the way. You guys have been super awesome. Y'all are legends, and, I'll see y'all, what, Saturday or Sunday? I'm not sure which day yet. It's gonna be one day this weekend. We'll definitely do another live stream. What do we got coming soon? Tomorrow, we have nothing. I don't know. Maybe I'll pop up all of a sudden tomorrow, but I doubt it. But hey, we got nothing going on tomorrow, so I got to think of something. And then Friday, what do we got? The class event. Get the class event, so I'll put out a video with some teams for you for the new class to get that event done. And then Saturday or Sunday will be the live stream, and then whatever day isn't the live stream will be the spoilers. So that's what's going on for the next few days, at least. Alright, I got 10 glory keys or a genie's lamp. I think the glory keys is definitely the best one here because you could get gems out of there. That's actually, hey, I was just talking about how you can't get gems. This might be the only way you could get gems from a merchant or an angel with glory keys. So, he was like, yeah, what? What'd you say? Huh? Merchant was like, what'd you say, guy? Huh? I think you're wrong. I got glory keys. Glory keys give you gems. Huh. This Sinnycool guy, he's never right about nothing. Let's just look at that guy. That's the guy that doesn't like me. If you look like that guy, then you probably watch the other channel. So you're like, ha, technically, that's you right there. You're that merchant right there. You're that guy. Those are the people that watch the other channel. They got a mullet, and they're always like, technically you can get gems from the glory keys. You want to be friends with that guy, go for it, man. Ooh, I got a writ offer too. I usually buy that. I'm have to decide on that one. I don't know. 200 gems. It was like 60 gems in the freaking other one, wasn't it? I think that's too much now. Now that we got the other merchant, I look at that like it's super expensive. I don't know. Probably got all my crowns. I mean, if I didn't have all my crowns, that'd be crazy. So we did explore one for a long time. Hey, look at that. Got some deeds and like it's just the story of this whole week. Some gems back right there. Let me do this real fast on live. Ooh. Ah, so close. It was the bottom. Poopy. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. What if I pop up for a live stream tomorrow? I don't know. But if I don't, it'll be this weekend for sure. And I'll let y'all know on Discord and on the community tab. If you ever like wondering, like, when's the live stream going to be this weekend? He didn't really say when it was going to be. Well, you can look at the Discord. If you're not on there, Sinnycool #3157, right? You can just send me a friend request, and I'll send you a link or whatever. I'll invite you. Other than that, though, if you're not on the Discord, check the community tab on YouTube, and I'll probably tell you when I'm going to be live streaming on there, because I say stuff on there, too. But thank you for joining me today. Let's see what y'all are saying first. Merchant is the other guy, yeah. No problem, Sonic. Good to see ya. Let's say your name different every time I say it. Sorry. You think most offers have been trash? Glorfindel says the cynic in me is waiting for update 6.9, which says you need 100 deeds to make a book now. Yeah. Beg says I got a free sacred treasure from Angel. The other was 10 purple pet food. Sane says look at the Gems of War Alliance server for a chart. A chart. Okay, okay. Beg says it helps with doing Battle Crasher time waste now. Oh, for sure, Beg. Like, getting your crowns is so much more bearable when you have a chance at a merchant or an angel. That's for sure. I think that's the silver lining. That's a great way to look at it. Peace, Funky Town. Later, Hiram Hawk. Mythic tier list update. Yeah, I need to do a video. I need to do that. I need to spend time tomorrow and do like a video I've been saying I would do. I don't know what the heck I was... I need to spend time tomorrow on a video that, you know, takes more time and effort and that I haven't done in a while, like a top 10 or a tier list or something. That's what I should do. Vishal says, Cindy, could you feature the Doulahan team tomorrow? Yeah, I think we tried that one. It was pretty cool. If you're on the Discord, remind me what it is. Tyrion says, I think you are. I remember, yeah, you're on the Discord. Just remind me on the Discord. I don't know if I will, because the last one I did like that didn't really get a bunch of views. The last, like, quirky team we did, I think we kind of, like, milked that teat dry. I kind of need to go do some different kind of videos for a little bit, then we can go back to the, that kind of video. Like, Glorfindel gave me, like, 2 or 3 freaking awesome videos in a row, and then we, like, kind of milked the teat dry, I think. And even the last one was still really good. It just kind of got a little bit less, so I don't want to like keep doing that over and over and over. I need to do like something else. But yeah, send me the team and I'll check it out again. Tyrion says class event will be mid. Troops are meh. The merchant's the other guy. Hey, I'm not gonna say. You don't mention your ops, Anthony. Tyrion says you don't say their names. I still bought Ritz for 200 today. We'll still buy Purple Deeds and Imperial for now. From daily offers only. Ritz is on the fence. Yeah, everybody's in their own situation, kind of. But there's like a overall kind of guideline you can go by. Sane say Gems of War can be very addictive. I've noticed. Yeah. Just don't go too crazy, because I know people that just started playing this game probably like 6 months ago, and they're already talking about quitting. Like, multiple people. So if it's you, just know there's somebody else too. It's not just you I'm talking about. I know like 2 or 3 or 4 people that they literally probably started playing in the last year or 6 months, and they just went too hard. You got to kind of do like an hour or 2 a day. I'm telling you, that's the way to play. Like, when you very first start the game, when you have a new account, you got to put a little bit more time than that in. But don't go super crazy. Don't be doing 6 hours a day, because you'll just wear yourself out, you'll burn yourself out, and you'll quit. You got to go with that 1 or 2 hours a day. The sweet spot is like 45 minutes, really, once you get there. But like the newer your channel is, the longer you kind of have to play per day. Then you'll get into a groove, like mid-game and end-game. You'll get into this groove where you only have to play like 45 minutes or an hour each day. But yeah, as a new account, I'd recommend like 1 or 2 hours a day. Don't overdo it, or you're going to be the next guy that's like talking about quitting 6 months after they started. And it's crazy because they'll go super hard for my channel too, and then all of a sudden they're just gone because they went too hard. And they burn out on Gems of War. And why would they keep watching me if they're not playing Gems of War? No matter what these people say, like, they're the nicest people in the world, and they're like, oh, I'll keep watching you. Yeah, you will for a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden, of course, I don't blame you. Diamantina Supernova, holy cow, your second one? Yeah, getting 2 is the goal, though, so you're almost there. Tyrion, alright man, later. It's Sinnycool. Yeah, exactly, Supernova. That's what it is. It's frosted fakes. It's Sinnycool. Later, DC, thank you so much, bro. Anya, English good words hard. Sebastian was here. Hey, you got me. You got here at the end, bro. Alright, y'all, thank you for joining me today, Ali, Bandy, Vishal, Sebastian, Tyrion, DC, Anya, DC, Supernova, Sane, Tyrion, Supernova, Sane, Vishal, Tyrion, Anthony was here today, Beg for Mercy, Hiram, Hawk, Funky Town, Texas, Glorfindale, Ali, Beg, DC, Sane, Broforce was here today, good to see ya. Cookie Man 420 has been here a few times in a row. Really appreciate that. Cookie Man 420. DC's been here a million years. Appreciate it. Chad, freaking MVS, been here a million years. Thank you so much. Tyrion, Tone, Smoke Off was here. Good to see you, Tone. Sane, Tyrion, Glorfindel, my guy. DC, Tyrion, Ali, Sane, Tyrion, Ali, Vishal, Chad. Hope everybody has a great day, by the way. Like, if everybody that's still here just has like an awesome day, that'd be sweet. Blues RIP was here today. Good to see you. I like seeing new people. Just make it a habit, and I'd really appreciate it. We need ya. I need everybody that's hardcore, and I need all the new people too. Because Sinnycool is real. Frosted Fakes is real. Funky Town, Sane, Glorfindel, Vishal, Chad, Tyrion. The more you chat, the more times I say your name. Ebony Brown was here today. Hiram, Tyrion, Chad, Chris Swarznecker was here. Chris. We got Funky Town, we got Tyrion, we got Glorfindel, we got DC, Ali. I'll be back at the bottom too, so if you're saying anything, don't think I'll miss out here. Ali gifted a membership to Sane. That was a good one. Thank you so much, Ali. You probably have the most gifted memberships out of anybody ever on this channel. Ebony, Anthony, Sane, Anthony. I can't go any higher, but I know there's so many people I should be thanking for donations right now, and I'm sorry. Let me see if I can get it real fast, because I would feel terrible to not say thank you again. 1 second. I'm almost done. Kimmy was here. Kimmy was here. Shout out to Kimmy500. The first lady of Gems of War, pretty much. Kimmy500, the first lady of Gems of War. Alright. We had Chad with the 2. Thank you so much, bro. You got it started. You were the engineer. You got that train on the tracks. And we had Kimmy500 with the 6. The conductor. Appreciate it. First lady of Gems of War. Markio with the 5. Shout out to Markio. Thank you so much, bro. Big bicep bodyguard. Clark the Shark with the 5. Appreciate it, man. DC with the 5. My guy. Funky Town with the 5. Hype. And Glorfindel with the 5. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. You're a freaking legend. And then we had some gifted memberships, but it's not going to tell me who. It's stupid. I hate the way that works, but it's awesome and it's fun, so don't stop doing it. But Allie gifted one, and I think like Trey or somebody gifted one. Like I can't go back and see who gifted it. Alright, at the bottom here, we got Wonderful, Sane, your last name, Hahori? Hahori. You're like the doc taking this train over the gorge. Alright, y'all, we'll see ya. Have a great day. You're the best. Peace out. Thank you so much. Awesome live stream. I'll see y'all this weekend at the latest. The next live stream, Saturday or Sunday at the latest. 10:30 a.m. I should probably think of I should probably work on a video tomorrow instead of doing a live stream. So I doubt we'll have one tomorrow, but I don't know. Stay tuned. But yeah, Saturday or Sunday will be the next one, 10:30 a.m. EST. See you there. Have a great day. Peace out.